Hi, this is Muho and
Hello, I'm Didier.
we are here in Mikage, which is part of Kobe.
Yes.
Maybe Didier, you can say a few words about yourself,
Yes,
who
sure.
you are, how you got to Japan, how
Yeah.
you came to Japan, what you're doing here.
Yeah. Thank you, Muho, to come that you came into my clinic.
My pleasure.
And I came here 1.5 years ago. I'm a German physiotherapist, married to a Japanese wife, and so it happened that we decided to live in Japan with our 2 kids, and we opened this clinic, and it works out quite well. So I'm quite happy that more and more customers are coming here, basically international ones. So at first I thought my special fascia oil treatment, like my massage technique, is very special or unique, so that's why a lot of Japanese people may come. But it turned out that the ability to talk a bit English is a big plus here, and so a lot of foreigners like me coming to my clinic and are very happy to find someone to explain their issues, and it's easier to work together. No?
So maybe during the interview you will hear some sounds. Those are trains that pass right over our heads. The clinic is close to a train station, which is also called Mikage, Hanshin Railway. It's maybe 5 minutes by foot.
Yeah.
And I did here 2 English workshops in the past.
Yes.
The next one is scheduled for June, I think.
Saturday 15th.
15th.
From 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Everyone is very welcome to come. Please register. We have space for like 20 people or so. You can find it on the website crossphysio.jp, and everyone interested is very welcome, and I'm very happy that Muhu agreed to do those workshops here. And we found it like some of my customers found it very interesting, and so it seems to build a kind of a community here around. Yeah.
You said you've been living in Japan for almost 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
How does it feel to live in Japan compared to Germany?
Oh, very different.
Very different?
Yeah, I mean, Germans and Japanese people have some similarities,
Yes.
but they're also very different. So when I came here, my kids went to the German school on Roko Island, like close by here. So I thought, okay, at the beginning here I wasn't that busy, and then I said, okay, let me do the PTA job there, which I was also used in Germany to do so.
Yes.
And I didn't know what I signed up for. It was a huge learning curve, like to work with like 70% Japanese parents and some other, like some internationals.
Yes.
But I mean, Germany is also quite international.
Yes.
But it's so different, like basically the culture, how you find agreements, or how you try to explain something. So it's a completely different approach, and my learning curve was very high. So through suffering, I learned my lessons. So.
Yeah, I never did that job in Germany, so I only know the Japanese experience. But usually at the beginning of the year, where the next PTA responsible person has to be decided, all the Japanese will kind of look down on their feet.
This is very international, I would say. But if there's a group who does that, then they are very, like, everyone is like very committed, and also, like, as a German person, we don't really wait for someone to cheer us. No? When we decide something to do, then I will do it no matter if other person will be thankful or not. But my feeling was like, maybe this is not about Japanese, but the international thing. I'm not sure about this, but like there's a lot, like a big need of being seen, and also that there's a certain thankfulness in the community, and this is also like spoken out loud. So, and I wasn't aware of that at the beginning, but I adapted to that slowly.
How was your customers? I think you have Japanese customers, but also non-Japanese. Is there a difference between these two groups?
Yeah, I have to say Japan. Yeah, well, I shouldn't go too much into details, but like even from the body is a bit different depending on the culture. Even like also what the people are looking for. Like some are looking for harder style of treatment,
Yes.
and some are looking for more explanation.
Yes.
Some don't want to talk at all.
Yes.
This also has some cultural thing.
Yes.
So I recognize that. Of course, there are individuals who may be different,
Yes.
but basically there are some cultural differences. So some want to know exactly about their body. Some want to just fix me. Okay. So this is also very interesting for me. So
Yeah.
I mean, I like my work, and I also liked to work in Germany.
Yes.
But here, maybe because I learn so much new things, and I talk to people from so many countries of the world,
Yes.
it's so interesting for me.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful to be here.
Yeah.
And Japanese are very slowly to get used that I'm here, and looking into the door, okay, let's try. He's here for more than a year.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not that bad or something like that. So they're very slow. As a foreigners, they were like, oh, there's someone I can talk to, and they're coming in. Yeah. And so I'm working either some having pain, some are just coming for general body care or so.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's also quite a number of professional athletes.
Also some are coming here. Yeah.
Rugby players.
And soccer, and I had a trail runner also here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's also very interesting for me. I mean, my last workshop in Germany was seeing Müller-Wohlfahrt, which is a very well-known German doctor.
Yes.
For the German soccer national team, also for Bayern München.
Yes.
So it was super expensive, but I'm so happy that I did it. So now working here with really professional athletes from the Premier League, that also helped me a lot. Yeah. And what I also do, I give Kung Fu and Tai Chi lessons. So I teach kids in the German school on Roco Island in Kung Fu.
Yes.
Which I didn't expect coming to Japan, that I would teach here any kind of Budo.
Yes. Yes.
But the principal of the German school just asked me to do so.
Yes.
I mean, I like teaching, and I see the kids evolving, and so it's so nice to work with them. They're getting stronger, but also more focused, and I'm also still part of that little international community around the German school, which is also a nice thing. And for the parents, I teach Tai Chi. So interestingly, I have also Chinese customers there. So yeah, that's very interesting for me. So yeah, and that's what I do here. Yeah.
Okay, let me check how much time we have.
Talking about pain or...
Yeah, that's one topic I would like to ask you questions about, but today we have only 2 more minutes. Another topic would be, how did you get into Kung Fu?
Yeah, this was when I was quite young. I was super interested into Zen, in fact.
Yes.
So I was reading a lot of books, and then reading the books were at the end, the thing was okay, reading doesn't bring you to the point.
Yes.
You have to practice.
Jump into the water,
Yes, jump into the water. And then for me that was looking for Buddha sports and a real master, in my mind it was a Mr. Miyagi or so.
Yeah.
And so I could find such a person, which was quite hard, 1996 or 1993.
Yeah.
But there was just arriving a former monk from Thailand and offering Kung Fu lessons, and so I jumped into that.
Yeah.
If he would have offered judo, or I would have jumped into that, whatever, but I was looking for such a master.
Yeah.
And so he asked us to do at home 1 hour of meditation, so because he said that, I did that.
Yeah.
And then I did train every day, and all my life was focused on around that training. So I was I had to eat the right things, that I have had enough energy for the next training. I had to relax the right way. So I recognized when I do Tai Chi after Kung Fu, I'm better off the next day. So of course I started to do Tai Chi, which also offered my Kung Fu master. And so it became a whole like circle thing. And then collecting more and more experiences. Then like after 10 years I did like an examination or so. But looking back, I mean, this is more than 10 years ago, I was just still like a child, like being 28 or so, and kind of finished the 10 years Kung Fu training or so. But I always continued, also had my own Kung Fu school in Germany for 6 years.
You had your own school?
Yeah. We had like 100 students, like half of them kids.
Wow.
But I always worked as a physio on the side at least. So I started to do Kung Fu basically because I was interested in Zen and mind and like finding peace or finding a balance. Of also finding. Back then I didn't look for my true self, but nowadays I would say I was looking for
true self.
Something true.
I see. Probably we're close to the 12-minute border, but maybe next time you can tell me a little bit more also about your connection to meditation and how to deal with pain, for example, during sitting.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
See you again.
See you.